Maybe you've purchased Basic H, or maybe you're looking to purchase Basic H, but either way, you've stumbled across this video because you want to learn a little bit more. I'm Jessica Stortz with Stortz Wellness and an independent Shaklee distributor, and I just want to tell you today about this great product. So Basic H comes in this 16-ounce bottle, and this 16-ounce bottle makes 48 gallons of cleaner. It runs about $10 to $12 depending on if you buy member or retail. But let's just put this in perspective for a moment. If you buy a 16-ounce bottle of Jet Dry for your dishwasher, and yes, you can use this in your dishwasher, but you gotta dilute it first. We'll talk about that in a minute. You would spend $7. So for $14 of Jet Dry, you would only get 32 ounces. This bottle has over 6,000 ounces of cleaner in it when you mix it up. On the flip side, a 26-ounce bottle of Windex costs about $3.29. So let's say you bought about 4 of those bottles, that would be about $13, and you'd only have 100 ounces of cleaner. So as you can see, this will add up and save you a ton of money, but you're like, wait a minute, Jet Dry and then an all-purpose cleaner? Yeah, this Basic H has over 1,000 uses. So I'm gonna go over how to make it and then a couple different ways to use it. So first off, you can buy this, and if you want, you can buy the bottles separately. They're around $6 to $8, but at $2 a bottle, they work great, they're already labeled, and I don't have to worry about finding a spray bottle for it. Then all I have to do is kind of mix it up, and this doesn't take long. I'm gonna do it the formal way, but actually I just kind of eyeball it. So for the window cleaner, you just need 1 drop or 2 of Basic H, my window cleaner's made. For all-purpose cleaner, I need a 1/4 teaspoon. So I've filled it to my 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm gonna put it in. I've already filled all the bottles with water. If I do the water second, I get lots of bubbles. This one, the degreaser strength, is 1.5 teaspoons. So this is 1/2 teaspoon, and then now another 1/2 teaspoon, and 1/3 1/2 teaspoon. So that's 1.5 teaspoons. So that's all it took to make 3 bottles. I mixed it with water, and obviously I still have a ton of cleaner left. So now that I've got my cleaners made, what are some of the ways that I can use these cleaners? Well, I will take this mix to all-purpose strength, and I will actually pour it into my rinse agent spot on my dishwasher, and I will use it as a rinse agent in my dishwasher. I love this for my countertops. You can use either the window cleaner or the all-purpose cleaner on your wood and wipe it clean. Window cleaner is amazing on stainless steel, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. You can use it on leather. You can use it to wash your car. I've washed the siding on my house with it. So as you can see, it's quickly going to replace a lot of cleaners. This degreaser strength is especially awesome to do with your stove, to clean your oven, to clean a grill. It cuts through grease better than anything I know. So let's get into some of those demos. So when we moved into this house, we had stainless steel appliances, and if anybody knows how frustrating they can be, there's fingerprints all over them. I know they're kind of difficult to see, but there's some fingerprints on here, especially with all the kids that I have. But what I found is that I used to have to buy a special product, and that's what I want you to think about. How many different cleaners do you have in your house? I used to have 1 for my windows, 1 for the stainless steel, 1 for the floors, 1 for the showers. I had probably 9 different products when I totaled it up just to clean, and I'm not even talking laundry and dishes. So I can replace all of those with just this 1 cleaner. Cleans out the bottom of my sink, and I'm not even going into the fact that these are non-toxic cleaners, so they're safe for everybody in the family, and they don't stink like bleach or Lysol or anything like that. So I have these fingerprints, and I used to use a special product to clean my stainless steel. It was really difficult to get clean, and there were always streaks. So I'm gonna have my window cleaner, and this is Shaklee's window cloth. It's only a couple bucks, and I'm going to spray it here. Correction, it's about $3 or $4. But then I'm just going to wipe, and I probably even put way too much on there. But I wipe, and then I have no streaking and no residue and no smears, which I just love. It's just that easy. Another great use for Basic H is all those screens. I don't know about you, but we have iPads, iPhones, and they get tons of fingerprints. So sometimes if my rag is already wet, I'll just leave it wet. Otherwise, just one little spray on my screen. I will use my window cloth and all of my fingerprints are gone. I have a nice shiny screen. Another use for Basic H is countertops. Now I know you can't see my countertops, but a lot of times I'll feel like they're dingy looking, and so I just spray a little bit of all-purpose. Usually I use a rag, but I'm just gonna use a paper towel for this, and I just wipe down my countertops. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video montage next, so stay tuned for all the different uses of Basic H.